Hello there, and welcome for a final time in the little mini-series of reviewing the songs that want to represent Poland in Eurovision 2023. We've listened to 9 of them, and the final one dropped today, I believe. It's called New Home by Alicia, and I don't really see myself as the one who's supposed to tell all of you about the news in the Eurovision world, because if you watch this video, you already know. But yeah, she represented Poland in 2020 when Eurovision got cancelled, you know. So this is her new chance to go and represent her country, and let's see if this is the winning ticket right here. All right, that was song number 10, the final one. We got through the entire Polish selection, even though the series had to be broken up a little bit. Alicia's effort here is definitely, I'd say, a contender to win this selection, but I'm not sure if it's the strongest effort right here. I feel like the last time I heard her song back in the song from 2020, I didn't really click with it, mainly instrumentally, I believe, and the kind of same thing going on here. There are nice concepts in this one. I really like this piano melody that it has throughout, that's kind of used as the core part of the song. I think that it's nicely layered as well with the backing vocals. When the vocals really grow wide, it's a very kind of hard-hitting moment. And if you just isolate the vocal performance throughout the song, it's a very emotionally hard-hitting delivery throughout. It has a sentimental tone to it, just packed with, I guess, melancholia, and that's just really hard-hitting, I'd say. But instrumentally, I don't really think that the ambition is being matched. It relies a lot on being very minimalistic and very laid back and restrained to kind of just try and evoke the emotion by solely focusing on the vocal as a contrast to what I guess is a very, just a minimal instrumental you have behind it. For the final chorus, they actually build up some, I guess, power in it, but this powerful delivery doesn't really come across because it's a very, it's a wide arrangement. It has the strings, it has a lot of backing vocals just covering the entire soundstage. And then it has basically 3 drum hits after each other, which are quite static, not really energetic in any way, not rhythmically engaging. They're just there to kind of fill out everything. And it feels very half-hearted, I feel. It kind of tries to be in the same vein as this minimal approach that they have, or minimalistic approach that they have previously in the song, but the song takes a really long time to get going. It relies a lot on the drama and suspense that this kind of minimalistic instrumental approach kind of could establish, but I don't really click with that kind of approach because I don't really find a lot of enjoyment in a song that kind of is very pedestrian in its movement forward and just kind of shifts all of the responsibility of evoking emotions in a listener to the vocal. The instrumental needs to do its part to actually really click, and I feel like there's 2 different approaches going on here, and even though the purpose might be for them to contrast each other in creating a stronger and emphasized emotional impact on the listener, I feel the complete opposite, because I feel like they're not working in unison, in tandem. They work in separate ways, and the overall kind of feeling that I receive from it is one of split up ideas and concepts that don't really want to strive towards the same goal. And I'm not really clicking with that. I think it's emotionally hard-hitting. It has this sentimental tone throughout, which is pretty tangible. And I think that the most apparent times when I actually start to click with the song is absolutely in these small piano melodies scattered throughout the song. The instrumental breaks are nice, but the verses are too long. The chorus doesn't back up the powerful vocal performance from an instrumental perspective. And when you look at the overall picture here for 3 minutes, it's simply, for me, not interesting enough and way too slow in moving forward. And it doesn't really evoke anything in me because there's not an attempt to actually have a drive within this song. It relies too much on the delivery to just be, I guess you just say pedestrian, and actually try and have an impact in something that's moving too slowly. Then you need dynamics to really shine. You need a production quality to really kick it over the line. There needs to be some kind of creative element in here that actually has some life to combat the, I guess, slowly progressive song that you have arrangement-wise. So yeah, I'm not overly sold on it. I think it's a very impressively executed song, both vocally and I'd say probably like melodically as well. It has the core concept here is one that I'm fond of, but the overall structure and composition of this is just simply not my thing, and sometimes that can happen. Still, regardless, I think this is one of the contenders. It could absolutely be something fantastic on stage if they pull it off, and yeah, that's I guess that's it. Not really for me, but there's probably an audience for this one. So if you like this one, tell me in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed sticking with me through listening to the selection here. I'll try and put together a little tier list before the national final takes place, which is this weekend. So until then, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.